What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodik, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the 350 million global downloads reached, and as you can see, it's part 2 of the celebration because the top legendary summon is now on with the new Vegeta/Goku exchange unit, as well as the new Krillin and Kid Gohan unit. Both of them surprisingly very good. I didn't have particularly high hopes for it, but they're both very good. Now, you're probably going to be summoning, and with summoning on this banner, you will be acquiring legendary summon coins, aka gold coins. So let's figure out the top 10 best units to grab up, to snatch up, to acquire with your hard-earned gold coins.
Hit my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watch the cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
So we're here in the Baba shop, and like I said, top 10 units. Obviously, we will start at the bottom first and then work our way up. Just keep in mind that this is like an overall, hey, if you're new to the game, what is going to give you the most bang for your buck? Or if for some reason you're deep into the game and you don't have any of these LRs, I don't know, your luck just sucks or something. I'm not really sure. But it's always going to be based, like these decisions are always going to be based off of who are you missing, right? If you have like literally every single one of these characters, yet you don't have Strength, Beerus, and Whis, there can be a case made for why you would pick Strength, Beerus, and Whis, or Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku, you know what I mean? So, particularly if you're someone like me who's a collector, who likes collecting characters, you know, that's always something that's going to make me want to keep going on a banner. So, anyway, let's start this up, and starting at number 10 is going to be an OG of the game, which is INTLR Bojack. The man doesn't even have an Extreme Z Awaken yet, and yet he is absolutely powerful. Put this man next to Strength Bojack. If you don't have Strength Bojack, get him. And this is the main reason why I made a big point in my 400 red coins for Strength Bojack video, is these guys are one of the best pairs in the game, okay? Because not only does the Strength Bojack buff Space Traveling Warriors, and this guy's a Space Traveling Warrior, not only are they going to share pretty much every single, I believe they share 6 links. The only thing that they don't share is legendary power, because obviously the Strength Bojack is not a legendary unit. But this man on his 18 key super attack buffs the rest of the rotation by 40% for extreme class, which is extremely strong. So you're looking at a dude who's anywhere from 250 to 300k plus defense and doing 4 to 6 million attack stats, with the Strength Bojack getting around 200k defense and, you know, doing more and more damage. So it's absolutely incredible rotation. This guy's definitely worthy of getting your gold coins at number 10. Now, at number 9, let's move up just a little bit newer than the Bojack. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Super Saiyan AGL LR Goku. Even to this day, this man is still very strong because of everything that he does. If you're taking a look at his super attacks, greatly raising defense on his 12 key. So very similar to the new LR Intelligence Goku. If you want this man to be tanky, you do the 12 key super. If you want him to be a utility style unit, you do the 18 key, because the 18 key is lowering attack and defense and guaranteed ceiling super attack, which is really important. But on top of that, what this guy does, because a lot of people forget, 59% attack and defense. Okay, that's not a lot, understood. But he's also an orb changer, which is really huge. And he gives himself 2 key for every rainbow orb he gains an additional 2 key. So he's gaining 3 key for each rainbow orb. Not to mention, he's an orb changer, so he gives himself 7% attack and defense per orb. Woo. So gaining a ton of orbs, his stats skyrocket. And oh, by the way, if you have Super Saiyans attacking in the same turn, he's going to give himself an additional 14% attack, which is really nice. Because take a look. What that does what that does, whoopsie, he's on the SSR art, which is like the plainest SSR art in the world. What that does is you gain 21% attack for every orb you're grabbing. 21%. So if you have 2 Super Saiyans on rotation, you're grabbing 21% attack. So his attack skyrockets. He's doing absolutely insane damage. Very, very good unit for 500 gold coins. Let's move on up to another Super Saiyan. 2 of them, in fact. Kaelin Khalifa at number 8. Still one of the best defensive units in the game. Let's just make it very, very clear. Stacks defense on both 12 key and 18 key is incredible. But what makes that even more impressive is the fact that they are guaranteed to launch an additional attack. Okay, they're guaranteed to launch an additional attack. And if they have universe, well, let's just say it like this. If they're facing Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's enemies, then they're launching an additional super attack. So that means that they're stacking their defense very, very, very quickly. And oh, by the way, they also stack dodge. They do things with attack depending on who's on your team. That's all nice, but they're giving themselves 1 key up to 6 and dodge every 6% every time they attack. And that caps at 66% dodge. 66% dodge. That's incredible for a unit that's already stacking defense. Honestly, kind of not fair. They're ridiculous. They're still very, very good. Kaelin Khalifa at number 8. Now, number 7. We're bringing my boy, the big boy himself, the Angel Boy, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel. This guy is still incredible. I mean, he didn't come out that long ago, but he's still fantastic. I still enjoy using him quite a bit. Raises defense on that 12 key, which is very, very nice. Greatly lowers defense on the 18 key, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the unit super attack is a very, very good effect there, because not only is he massively lowering defense, which is good. That's like, what, 80% for 3 turns or something like that. He's also greatly raising his attack. So that unit super attack, he can pop off with, and he only needs a Goku from Majin Buu Saga, if I remember correctly. So that makes there's a lot of options, right? There's a lot of options. You can use the Goku Vegeta, the Strength Vegito card. You can use the Goku Vegeta, the Intelligence Vegito card. You can use a ton of like Super Saiyan 2 Gokus. There's a lot of Majin Buu Saga Gokus, but everything he does in the passive is incredible too. 70% attack and defense. Gives himself 4% attack and defense every time his key meter rises. So very similar to the Rose. He gives himself 3 key if he's facing an enemy named Goku, or if he's got an ally in the same turn named Goku. And then he gives himself an additional 3 key if he has a Majin Buu Saga Goku on the team. So everything kind of revolves around having Majin Buu Saga Goku on the team. Same with the active skill, right? Giving himself 1 key, 59% attack, and 78% defense for 1 turn. Absolutely incredible. So very, very good card there. Still one of my favorites, and has one of the best OSTs in the game. Okay, let's move on to number 6, and we're going with the boy here, Boy Wonder, Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan, Youth Gohan, the one that bodies Bojack here. This dude is fantastic, very similar, in fact, to the Vegeta. Because what he ends up doing is his 12 key raises attack and defense, greatly lowers defense, which I'm a fan of. And then his 18 key raises defense, mega colossal damage, massively lowers defense. So very similar to the Vegeta in that regard. And not to mention, 58% attack and defense, gives himself 2 key for every single orb he gets, plus an additional 7% attack and defense for every orb he gains. So it's not the key meter that raises, but it's every orb he gains, kind of like the Super Saiyan Goku. He also gives himself another 58% attack when doing Ultra Super Attack. He's got a 30% chance of launching an additional Super Attack. And he gives himself an additional 59% attack. And attacks become critical hits when performing an Ultra Super Attack if his HP is 58% or less, with a Movie Heroes category ally named Goku on the team starting from the 5th turn of battle. So What that means, it's very, very long, but what that means is that is a second part of his passive that can be used once only that goes hand in hand with his active skill. Because what the active skill does is it gives him 12 ki and 59% attack. You can only do that when your HP is 58% or less and you have a Movie Heroes Goku on your team starting from the 5th turn of battle. Look at the passive again. 58% or less HP starting from the 5th turn of battle. Movie Heroes Goku on the team. So once you drop below 58% HP, you will gain that secondary passive buff for that one turn only, which is going to give you an additional 59% attack, guaranteed crit. And then you can pop this, give you 12 ki, 59% attack, and just do the biggest nuke you've ever seen in your life. So fantastic unit, Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That was number 6. Let's move on to number 5. Tech Jiren, the behemoth himself, the juggernaut, the actual mad lad. Now, this guy's just a brute force monster, right? Colossal damage, greatly lowers defense, massively lowers defense, stuns the enemy, 30% chance to stun, very strong there. He does a lot. 200% attack and defense. Yeah, who cares about numbers, right? 200% attack and defense. 1 ki with each attack received, so every time he gets hit, he's going to gain 1 ki, caps at 5. Attacks effective against all types when target is in attack down or defense down status. And if the enemy is stunned, he crits. Whew. Very, very strong. He has to get hit 5 times in a battle, and then he'll be able to give himself 30% attack and defense. All enemies will lower their attack and defense by 30%, and he'll stun all enemies for 1 turn, meaning his hit will then be guaranteed crit. So, geez. Just raw power right here, and man, oh man, the SSR art and the TUR art, in my opinion, both look better than the LR art, unfortunately, but it is what it is. All right, let's keep it pushing. Number 4, we're going with the homie, Strength UI Goku. Definitely somebody that's going to help you clear content like nobody's business. So, what does he do? Disables guard on super tech. Very important. You have him in the first slot. You disable the enemy's guard. Then anybody who's type disadvantage on that rotation will no longer be type disadvantage. They'll be able to just do the damage that they need to do. What does he also do? What does he do for his passive? Well, 77% attack and defense. 70% chance to dodge for 7 turns. After the 7 turns, turns into a 50% chance to dodge, which is still good. While he's dodging, it gives him 1 ki and 11% attack and defense. That caps at 77% attack and defense. So when he's all dodged up and when he's all capped out for his ki that goes up to 7 and his attack and defense, then overall he'll be sitting at like 214% attack and defense, something like that, with 7 ki, which is really solid. And then of course his links are like god tier for any Tournament of Power style unit. Just incredible. Does so much damage later on, so much damage mitigation, damage avoidance. Very, very important in the meta of really hard-hitting villains, right? Really hard-hitting bosses and things of that nature. Number 3, another Extreme Z Awakening. You already know the deal. Goku Frieza. Goku Frieza is number 3 for me because of the sheer damage that they do. It is an ungodly amount of damage that these two are able to put out. And listen, even before this, they were able to pump out a lot of damage, right? It was always the defense that was a big problem for them. Now, in my opinion, they're in a much better spot because you're looking at a unit when they're Extreme Z Awakened. I'm not talking about not being Extreme Z Awakened. This is with their Extreme Z Awakening. You're talking about a unit that's going to be raising defense on both 12 and 18 ki, right? Lowering attack on 12 ki, lowering attack and defense on 18 ki. Giving themselves 77% attack and defense when attacking, which is the same as it always was. But the difference is when they do an ultra super attack, they're doing 77% attack and defense. Before, it just used to be attack. It just used to be attack. Then they're giving themselves another 77% attack when the target is in attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed. Back in the day, it used to be only attack down. Non-EZA was attack down. Now it's literally any status ailment. And oh, by the way, they give themselves 1 key every turn, caps at 7. So this character, in terms of defensive output, don't have them in the first slot. Don't make it so they get hit before they attack. But after they attack, they're at 300k defense. They're more than fine. They're good. They don't have to worry about anything at all. So immensely powerful. Definitely deserves the number 3 spot. Okay, so let's head over to number 2, and we got to jump all the way down to the bottom. Number 2, Strength Broly. Of course, we're talking about the EZA Strength Broly, not the base form Strength Broly. Even the base form Strength Broly, the non-EZA Strength Broly, he's still good for World Tournament. I mean, he has been for a damn long time now, but the EZA is really where it's at, right? Raising attack and defense on his 12 key and 18 key. The difference is that 12 key is doing damage to all enemies. Giving himself 50% attack and defense instead of that 80,000 flat bonus, which was really weak. But what's important now is he gives himself an additional 50% attack and defense, and launches an additional super attack when he performs a super attack. And so when he supers, he's actually sitting at 125% attack and defense, which is great for a LR stats. And then if he's facing pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans, attacks effective against, he's giving himself 5 key when facing pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans. And then if he's facing Goku's family, not Goku's family, attacks effective against all types and guaranteed to hit. Incredible. Absolutely just great. Now, the reason why I'm putting him number 2 is if he gets hit before he's able to super attack, that he's only sitting at 50% defense, which is not a lot. And also you need to Extreme Z awaken him to be as powerful as he is. Whereas Goku Frieza is doing absolutely insane damage, and when they attack, they have okay-ish defense. This guy, pre-EZA, you can't take him into any difficult content because he'll just get killed. And his defense kind of caps out very early. With his Extreme Z Awakening, though, man, oh man, is he powerful. Hence why he deserves the number 2 spot. Now, the number 1 spot goes to a character that is very, very useful, no matter how early or late you are into your Dokkan career. And it is this man here, Strength Turles. He just does a lot, man. He just does a lot. Colossal damage, 30% chance to stun. And then here, raises attack, 50% chance to stun. So great for Extreme Super Battle Road or Super Battle Road. You're looking at somebody that gives himself 130% attack and defense, which is fantastic on a LR character because the stats are high. Terrifying Conqueror, support, 3 key, 30% attack and defense. Right there, you're just like, all right, that's powerful. Terrifying Conqueror is one of the best categories in the game. 6 key, and attacks effective against all types when the target enemy is stunned. Good lord. Attacks are effective against all types, and you have a 50% chance to launch an additional super attack if your key is 24, which is not that difficult for this man. And then his active skill, very interesting. If you get dropped below 60% HP, you can give yourself 24 key for that one turn. You can do this twice, by the way. Or if you wait 8 turns, you can pop that active skill. So again, for Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, not hard to drop below 60% HP. On longer events, you can just wait that 8 time limit. And then links are God tier. Besides this, this sucks. Destroy the universe. But everything else is great. Legendary power, fierce battle, thirst for conquest, big bad bosses, brutal beatdown, prepare for battle. So this guy sits at 2 to 300k defense, does absolutely monstrous, attacks, and then just has so much utility. He is number 1. Now, let's see if I get anything. I'm at 88. I don't like being at 88, so I'm going to go ahead and get to 98 here. And then if I pull something that I need, then fantastic. If not, I'll have more gold coins to go over 100. So I want to get over 100 gold coins. This is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 300th Dragonstone on this banner. This is the last multi that I'm going on this banner. Okay, at least I'm going to get some some units to throw in for gold coins. I want to get over 100. But anyway, if you want to see more content, you already know what to do. You got to keep it locked on this channel. You can do so by clicking that blue join button. That's a dupe. Blue join button, become a boomer champion like Joe V. Oh, dude, this is the second time I've pulled this bastard on this banner. That's actually tilting. Or you can do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button. Whew, that's a lot of SSRs on this. Gingerly. Did I say ring that bell button? Well, if you haven't already, do it so you get notified. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, it's Periodik. See y'all in the next video.